The Grinding Stake series is alive and well. Welcome to the stream, folks. My name is Pebble, and I am here live. Now, you may not see this live. You may see this on YouTube. But I assure you, I did this live when I did it. I promise. I promise I was live. I was. This wasn't just. Oh my God! He's malfunctioning. It's not real. He was a robot. No, I'm a real person. Ladies and gentlemen, today's stream is a series from a game that I really do love. It's a game called Balatro, and last week we played Balatro and we did very well in the last run. The first few runs were terrible. Now, I was playing this game last night on my own off stream, and I was doing well and then not doing well. At one point I was doing really well, and then I just could see that it wasn't working, and I bailed, and I thought, boy, I wonder if I could do that on a stream. Could I just bail like that? Would that piss people off? Because the way I think of when you're watching someone do something, if you watch somebody bail, the whole point is to watch this progression. And it's one thing if you get tanked, or it just doesn't work out last minute. But if you actually just bail, not on the, I didn't bail in the game and quit the game, I just bailed on that run. I was thinking, I wonder where people, well, I think we're going to find out what people will do, because I'm going to probably do that, because this game at this point is difficult, and I realize that. So I just love the game. The reason we do it is because I think it's a game that's worthy of a series. The series, of course, is Grinding Stake series. Again, my name is Pebble, and that's what we're going to be doing today, is playing Balatro. I like this guy. He has a Casio keyboard. It's very simple. I'm so jealous, actually. Low key. I try not to be a jealous person. I'm jealous of Aiden Ross and XQC and those guys, but really I'm not jealous. I'm very happy for them. I'm not them, thank God. It kind of would suck being that, probably. It just seems like there's a lot of reasons to say that, but listen, those guys are great. That's all I have to say about that. But I kind of wish I could play music. That would be cool. That would be cool. And then I would just play music, and I would just play my own intros. That would be fucking amazing. Listen, here's the deal. If you guys make me a popular streamer, I don't mean popular hey, I'm gonna go to Mexico, you guys, and I'm gonna go and do push-ups and yell at the people. Hijo de puta. I'm a crazy streamer now. Right? We were not gonna do that retarded shit. Alright? But what I would do, I'm so angry, but I'm not angry at all. I'm very happy. What I would do is I would take the money that people would give me. People go, what would happen if you were successful? Let's not talk about popularity, because that's why I said popular. What I meant to say was, you're making a good income from this. What would you do? Here's what I would do, all right? You want to know it? This is it. This will make people now this will make the money is going to start rolling in now. Here we go. Here's what I would do. Number one, I would probably quit my job that I do, which is I'm a security guard. I love the job, but let's face it, if I could make money doing this, I would do this. And then I would go, okay, we're going to buy a house somewhere. Get the fuck out of this stupid house, right? Sorry, it's a nice house, but I live with roommates. They suck. I mean, roommates suck. Let's face it, right? Listen, you guys are great, okay? But to hell with that, right? I would get a house, and I would get a nice big house, and rather than make it look like every streamer's house, I would actually make it look like a nice house. And I would stream from different rooms. I'd probably have several setups, and I would learn how to play instruments. I would stream it as I'm learning, and I would record my own stuff, my own music. I would make streaming a lifetime. I would change the game of streaming. I know I would. But until then, this is all we could do. That being said, wah, wah, wah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're excited to be here. This is a great game. This game is not sponsored. The stream is not sponsored by Rockstar Energy Drinks, but we love it anyway. It's one of the ways I enjoy taking my caffeine. I'm also a big tea guy. Any tea company. Let's take a look at our situation with the stakes. These are our decks. As you can see, we've been doing quite well, to be honest. I have positive things to report. We are at green stake with some of these. The thing is, we were stuck on red stake with a lot of these decks. We've green staked it out with some of these guys. So we're gonna try to turn these red stakes into green stakes, and then eventually green to black. But let's go to our Nebula deck, ladies and gentlemen, for the first deck that we play today. Shall we? Welcome to the game of Balatro. Van Pebble here. Love this game. And let's do something before we get underway here, before I regret not doing this. It's a good catch. Very good catch. That was a really good catch. This is the tricky part, is that for some reason the game won't... There we go. That looks like that works right there. Okay, good. We got our face right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. You know what's really fun to do? The act out thing. When you're like talking about something that you don't like. Like that. There was this woman that was my boss. She was a comedy club owner, and I was a cook in the comedy club, and she was the biggest cunt you've ever want to meet. Her name was Angela. Hey Angela, fuck you, bitch. I'm really going for it today. I just want to tell you guys, like, I'm enjoying myself and I don't care. So it's really, these people deserve it, and it'll never get back to them. But if it did, I wish it did, but it doesn't. But she was a cunt. And she would literally do like she was one of the first people that I saw how ugly it looks when we make fun of something. We're like, and she would do that stuff all the time, sometimes to your face. She was a cunt, and I'm sure she still is. I shouldn't take that away from her. I'm sure she still is a cunt. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you're not still a cunt. All right. Let's do this. Van Pebble feeling it today. He's got to go for it. You got to give Van Pebble a break. He needs this today. Obviously, Van Pebble's been going through some stuff. He's doing well. He just needs to vent a little bit. Let him do it. And now we're in the game officially. And it feels good. Trying to create a real run here. I know we can do it. I believe in us. That's real. That's real spill. That's real spill. For some reason I really enjoy making a straight. I like the straight. The jokers that represent like straights are like my favorite ones, even though I just picked a two-pair clever joker, but I like making straights. Okay, this might be tricky. Let's see. Alright, I've been getting really into, well, obviously I'm really into the straight thing right now. Really into straights. Like, for some reason I just enjoy the process of it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it takes work and it just feels, well, I don't know why I feel smart. Like, I'm smart. I just got it straight. Look what I did. I got it straight. I'm pretty smart now. I don't know why that feels like that's the accent I would have. That's the accent I would have. And then I would have this accent after that one. That's not right. I'm Robin Leach. We used to have a guy, we were in the 80s, that he talked like that. I'm Robin Leach. It's lifestyle of the rich and famous. And then there was a comedian named Dana Carvey on Saturday Night Live, and he used to go, he did an impression of the guy, and the impression was he would say, I'm yelling and I don't know why. It was pretty funny. You kind of had to be there. It's one of those. But look, here's the deal. We have this thing called the gift card, which adds $1 of sell value to every Joker and consumable at the end of a round. So when the idea is there's a Joker on here that like adds all the sell values and then becomes that value for like multiple, and we're kind of hoping to run into that guy possibly. So we're gonna keep things going the way we got it going, and hopefully we'll get there. And I feel pretty good. Yeah. This is just cocky, because I feel like we're gonna have a good run here, you know? Let's just pick any card I want, man. You fucking can't stop this guy. Permanently gain 1 discard. Didn't we already gain a discard though? Okay, so we can gain this Joker here. 3 of a kind, cool. Alright, good. This is all free, right? Ah, nice. Oh, you know, we can't. Let's see, let's get the upgrade the full house. I'd love to get the recyclamancy. One thing that's going to happen to me as a result, I don't know how many, you know, streamers or how many viewers will get, ultimately how popular, all that stuff, you know, I don't know. But one thing I will do is I'm going to become a better reader. Like I find myself being very frustrated with my reading ability, but I've never been that great of a reader out loud. I've never read out loud when I would say for like the first 18 years of my life, I didn't read out loud. You know what I mean? So I find it to be a skill, and it's not something I'm very good at, but it's something I've got, by God, want to get better at, and I do feel myself getting better at it, but sometimes I run into a wall, and it's like, holy fuck, why am I not? So it's actually good. It's like therapy. It's like voice, what is that, like speech therapy? Yeah, there you go. Oh, we upgraded our full house. In the house. In the full house. That was a popular saying for a while. What happened to that saying? In the house. Nobody says in the house anymore. Alright, that wasn't easy. For some reason I keep seeing the smeared Joker. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the smeared Joker. Or am I not? Am I not? I don't think we are. You know what? I do like the Smear Joker. Alright, let's do... This is very interesting. So this +7 is for clubs, but now, since our clubs and our spades are the same, we can score double. The only thing that's going to fuck us over is when we have a boss level that says no club cards are allowed. And then it's both spades and clubs, and then you're kind of fucked. And then you can't score that joker at all. But we're not dependent upon that joker to score. So I don't see the problem here. So what was the problem? What is your name? No, excuse me. What is your name? Let's have that moment, right? Let's take a break and let's have the moment of authority. You don't like the authority. I don't like the authority. You're the authority, and you're a cop or a security guard, even better. And now you're asking me for something. Excuse me. What? No, wait. Who are you? No. What's your name? No. What's your badge number? Who are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? No, wait. No. I don't care. You're not a you're not. No, you're not a cop. All right, let's go back to it. Welcome to my frustrated world. It's actually getting better. Because I just talk to people very respectfully. I try to, but sometimes you're like, listen, you fucking idiot. Just do what I fucking say because I said it. Why do I have to do what you say? Because you drive like an asshole and you're gonna fucking kill somebody in this little parking lot. Yes, in this parking lot. You're actually gonna kill someone in a parking lot. That's how bad of a driver you are, you fucking asshole. And Pebble feeling it today. This is known to happen because, of course, Van Pebble worked on the weekends. Van Pebble talking about Van Pebble like he's not here, which is very funny to do, especially when it's about yourself. But man, when I work the week, when I get off like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, this is the one, guys. Sorry, I gotta hold on now. This is huge. Okay. All right, now we're in an interesting situation, guys. Our hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs will score every time. There's nothing that the game can do to me at this point that can block this from happening. You can block hearts and diamonds, you can block spades and clubs, but you can't block both. So we're set up now for success. What we really kind of want is like a negative joker. That's what we really kind of want right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And look at that. Boom. Flush card. Boom. Flush is a higher level. Gonna need that flush to go up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do it. Let's do this, and then let's play this. And this is going to be basically what we're going to do is just kind of play flushes. We need to get that flush higher though. Its value isn't high. And that's another way they can beat us is basically by taking away our, like if this was a boss blind where the hand values were like decreased, we'd be really fucked right now. So we need to do something about that right away. But for now, this will work. We're scoring massive. Alright, sounds good as I thought it was. This could fizzle. This could fizzle in my ass very quickly. Yeah, this could not be what you thought it was going to be. Well, I'll tell you what, we need to make, I feel like maybe this probably isn't our best solution here. I think we want clubs and spades more than we want, because this is a 7 plus 7 multiple. And this should take us there. Oh, we didn't make it. See, that's the grinding stake series right there. That shows you how hard it is. That's what this series is about. It's a little bit about, like, because it's a great game and everything, but it's also part of it is to show you guys how fucking hard this shit really is. And I put in, I don't want you to think like, yeah, but you don't ever play it. Well, guys, I've put in 275 hours. Is that enough? Is that enough? Huh? Eh? It is enough. I'll answer it for you. Yes, it is. Sorry for yelling. Did it seem like I was yelling? I wasn't, but in case you thought I was, I wasn't. This is a crazy... The Stuntman is a weird one, because it's a lot of chips, but -2 hand size is nasty. And it's like playing through muck. It's just not enjoyable. I don't even enjoy playing the game when it's -2 hand size and they give you like 5 cards to play. And you're just trying to make something out of 5 cards. That's not ideal, guys. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. Daddy, I want to do it. No. No, kids. We're not doing it, kids. But Daddy, no. Whoa, big $3 there. Look out. Huge money, huge money. Oh, that's actually a good one. Oh, I wanted that. Okay, there we go. Odd Todd is a good one. Odd Todd's great. That's one of my favorites. Actually, one of my favorite jokers. Once I realized, like, the chip thing is like super hard to, like, it's very important. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that was great. Hey. I just coughed and I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel good. I'm kind of tired, you know. It was a long weekend. And then somebody opened up a bookshop. And it coincided with where we are located. Where I'm located, where I work as a security guard. So they opened up this bookshop. And I guess technically people could like Google like bookshop, find out where I live and stuff. I don't care. But I'm not going to give it, I'm not going to straight up give it to you. But if you can research, you know where I live, and like most people know like what area. I've said it many times. But I don't, as long as I don't come out and go, I work at such and such, then I'm a fucking idiot, you know? So there was like this bookstore that opened, and everybody was using our parking lot that's not supposed to. So that was like a really challenging day. And I realized very quickly, like, this could be a horrible day, or I could just kind of go with the flow and just kind of let it go. Like, it's probably not going to be like this every week, because it was a grand opening, you know? And so I was just kept it cool, which I've been doing a lot lately. My job as security guard is not an easy one. And ladies and gentlemen, I just realized something. And this will happen from time to time, and I apologize. You see, this is what I told you this is going to happen at the beginning. We basically have been playing white stake difficulty. We need to play green stake difficulty. So there, you just watch us warm up, basically, which is good. It's good to warm up. Warming up's good. Good job, Pebble. Just make it seem like it's okay. Yeah, it's great. No, that's good. That wasn't a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time at all. Nothing's a waste of time. Everything has meaning. Good job. It was almost believable. But yeah, so there was this parking lot. People were like, there was a new business. And so the people that are going to watch this grand opening, and it was like, it was really weird. This I will tell you. It was odd. What was odd, Van Pebble? So the store was, I will tell you this, it was a bookstore, right? And it was, and this, I'm not even making this up, it was an erotic bookstore. So basically it was like erotic novels. It was somebody opening up a store that sells erotic novels. That was it. And it was a million people, like everybody was like, yeah. And it was mostly women, and it was mostly like unattractive women. Sorry, like I know I'm not a prize here, but like I'm just being realistic. Like there just wasn't very good looking people. And so you're seeing all these like horrible looking people that just need a fantasy so bad. Listen, Van Pebble is unhinged today. I can't do anything about it. It's out of my control. I mean, it's just one of those days, like we're kind of letting it fly. What can I tell you? And this is going to be a tricky deck because it's a tricky deck because we only have 4 jokers. We're only allowed to have 4 jokers. And so that's tricky. Because like last time, you know, we just played, before the one we just fucked up on, was actually 5 jokers. And for some reason, like losing that one joker really hurts. It just does, just takes away a lot of power. So the hope is we could get like a negative at some point, or, oh, that's nice, a buffoon pack. Oh, there it is again. All right, let's pick it up. Let's pick up this hand. We'll try to make flushes. That's going to be our big thing today, making flushes. And 2 pair, or just flushes? Let's do flushes, and then we'll do the business card joker. And let's get it. Scooby-Doo, yeah. Scooby-Doo, be-doo. Oh yeah, we need, I know what we need. There it is. Here we go again with this fucking diamond thing and everything. I guess we're not gonna do that. I guess we'll go with, let's see, all cards and packs 25% off. Let's do a tarot card. I don't think I would get rid of any of the jokers that I have right now. Pretty good with all the stuff I've got. Okay. Oh, straight. A royal flush! Royal flush! Ooh, that's too good to not get. Alright, so we're gonna have to get rid of one of these deals. Let's get rid of this. And this is actually, this could be a run here. This could legit, this could be I would tell you if I was just making it up. Oh, that's good too. This legit could be a run here, guys. Legit run. I'm thinking like flush. There we go. and then Full House, probably. Those are two of my like favorite ones to do. Heart cards. Let's go all the hearts. Right, yep. Do. Scooby-Doo, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Ba, 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 da. Scooby-Doo. Ooh. Oh, this is so hard. So I could pick up the ramen, which is like a guarantee. Like, it's a really nice one. The only thing is, every time you discard, you lose. And that would be stupid, actually. The castle and the ramen just don't go together. And think about this. Let's pretend you had a castle, right? You owned a castle. How many times do you think you would eat ramen noodles in that castle? Probably not going to eat ramen noodles in a castle. Guys, do I have to spell it out for you? Duh. But unless the castle was in Thailand or like Indonesia, or what if the castle was in fucking any Asian country? What if it's a Chinese castle, huh? What do you think about that, Van Pebble? You've been thinking that shit, were you? You were thinking about that, were you? Huh? Creates 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. Adds a red seal to one selected card in your hand. Look at that. I'm the kind of streamer I don't have to talk. I can just talk about that. XQC made a career out of just doing this. There we go. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Boy, Van Pebble is on fire today. Van Pebble has so far put down some of your biggest streamers, and guess what? Nobody gives a fucking shit. And that's why I feel good saying that, because I know if there's any chance these guys see me making fun of them, they also have to see me going, guys, I suck. You know? Like, I don't suck, but I'm just saying, like, compared to them, I do. You know? Nah, listen. XQC created the game, dude. Do I think he's a stuttering, mumbling prick? I don't think he's a prick. I think he's a stuttering, mumbling guy, but I still think, like, fucking genius. I do think that guy's genius, actually. I really do. I actually do think that. Even Aiden Ross, like, these guys are geniuses. They're like, Aiden Ross is more of a marketing genius than anything else. But, like, these guys are geniuses, dude. And that's all I have to say about that. My lawyer told me I can't say anything else, so. I've contacted an attorney, and they told me to shut the fuck up. My attorney, I said, like, hey, attorney, how's it going? He goes, my first advice for you is to shut your goddamn mouth, you piece of fuck. I was blown away by it. I was rude, quite rude, actually. Quite rude. So we're gonna get rid of club cards here. Love it. We've got... What if I just do like a 3 of a kind? What do you think about that? Does anybody feel good about that? We totally forgot our strategy, which was like hitting flushes. That's not bad. Last time we did the flush thing, you could see that it was not working. This one seems to be working though. It was a good try. It just wasn't working. Boy, oh boy. This is where sometimes it is kind of funny. I have to keep the castle at this point, but sometimes I look at Odd Todd and I'm like, it's almost better, because if you think about it, every time you hit an odd card number, you get 31 chips. What if you only hit 2? Well, then that's 62 chips. Compared to this guy, which is only 36 chips, except the 1.5 multiple polychrome is what changes shit for us. All right. What do we do here, guys? Boy, would I love to have this fucking rough gem right now. Because the rough gem, I could make so much money with a smeared joker and a rough gem. God damn it. I think I'm gonna do it. No, don't. Fuck. Alright, damn it, man. That was tough. I really almost did it. I'm gonna tell you what stopped me from doing it. We talked about this last time, how dangerous a smeared joker can actually be. It can be a problem. Because now not only my spades and my jokers are both, but that's okay, we just make a flush out of this. Boom. That was really close, dude. That would have been a mistake though. I think it would have been a mistake. Ooh, hand size, nice. Ooh. I like that. I like going, ooh. Little hype. Nothing wrong with a little hype. I wish this said, see how it says next base edition shop joker is free and becomes holographic? I wish it said, that was a good stretch. I wish it said negative. Negative joker, I wish. Oh, fuck. Fucky. What are we supposed to get rid of here? Oh, you know what? We could get rid of... I just realized something. We could get rid of diamonds and hearts. We could make a fucking killing. I didn't even realize this. I'm glad we're talking about this. I can upgrade the fuck out of these chips because... Oh my god, in 5 aces? Dude, watch the upgrade. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's do the ace thing here. That's crazy right there. Wow. I don't think I've ever had 5 aces. 5 cards, maybe. What is it? Hearts we can get rid of? So here's what we'll do. Let's get, like, we can really max this out because of the smear joker hearts and diamonds. So hearts and diamonds are heart cards now. So we can just boom, bump. Look at that. 66 chips just like that. That's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, killing the game. Killing them softly with this song. That's right, this song. The card sharp, love the card sharp. Love him. Adds the sell value of all other jokers. I think we're going to go ahead and switch it up a little bit. We can't, so we're not going to. We don't have any money. Haha. What do we got? Hearts? Okay. This is so good, man. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Wow. Bam, 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 bang, boom, bang, boom, bang. And that's a straight flush right there. You can take that to the fucking bank. Nice. Not as nice as we need it to be, though. Alright, hopefully this will get us going here. Oh yeah, you know what we need? Trigger that queen. Sounds like a queen song. Trigger that queen. Trigger that. Let's take a queen break. All right, here's my queen moment. Ready? All right, I got it. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride it where I like. Is it black? Is it white? Is it red? Is it hot? Is it round? Is it hot? I never want to say no, I never want to say no, man, no. I don't know. Now I'm just like, you know who I remind myself of right now? Mel Benner. There was a girl named Mel Benner. Props to Mel Benner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. We have to do some real thinking right now. We're in a situation where we could have a fucking serious, like serious run here. Like a real run. We're halfway through the run. We're doing okay. Our castle is fantastic. We have an extra 1.5 multiple on our polychrome. Our card sharp ×3 multiple is actually working really well. I probably wouldn't want to get rid of that unless I really had to. But we're in a situation now where we have... Oh... Got it. I just figured that wouldn't help. Because I was going to say, if we picked up the egg joker, that would have worked for the joker that we had previously. We fucked that up, actually. And I don't think we're going to see that again. Well, that's interesting, and that's okay. That's how it goes. You got to roll with the punches, you know? Great thing about video games is it teaches you to move on and not dwell. Hey, man, this is what we're doing. Okay, this is what we're doing? Okay. And you just move on. All right, what are we trying to get rid of here? Heart cards? We need 40,000. All right. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Meanwhile, look at our castle, 129 chips. That's very good. So there we go, card sharp's keeping us in the game. We almost had a moment what we thought was game-changing moment, but it turned out to not be what we thought it was. It was really because of this abstract joker. It's the other joker that we needed, the one that is the sell value of every joker that gives you the multiple. For some reason, we got twisted in our brain and we got the wrong one. We got rid of the wrong one. Let's up our flush and then keep it going here. 36 we should be able to get pretty well. What do we got? Okay. We're just gonna keep building the fuck out of this. I'm gonna build the fuck out of this shit. I mean, I think we even had like an extra discard. Let's just like do it, man. Ooh, straight flush. Oh, that's why we shouldn't have done that though. You see, you gotta be careful. You gotta think. You've always got to think strategy. Oh, we did it though. Oh my god, that was so lucky. It feels like lucky. We've got to remember that this ×3 card sharp only works if we play that same hand. There's that diamond thing again. Would love to have that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a strategy here, and we're going to keep milking the strategy. It's basically the strategy is to build the shit out of these chips and just keep building to get it up to almost 200 chips, which is a lot of fucking chips. There's the flush. Let's hit the flush again. Boom. That should take us to about 200 chips. And remember I showed you that helmet guy earlier and I was like, it sucks because it takes... It would have sucked because you get 250 chips, which is a fucking lot, which we basically have. We have 50 chips here and 200. It's a lot. I mean, it's very good, but... It takes like two. The problem with that one, it's like the motorcycle helmet guy, but it gives you 250 chips, but it takes away all these cards that you're seeing before you. You don't get that. That's the problem. You don't get it. You like lose like your hand size is so small, and it just becomes like I was saying. It's like playing in muck. Okay. So. Alright, what do we have? We have 2 hands left. Oh, we don't have any discards? Okay, cool. That's okay. And our flush is at a good level. It's now at level 4. That's our big hand. And they can't really take it away from us, to be honest. I mean, we're in good shape there. The flower pot is actually an interesting one to think about getting as well, because we play the flush so much. That would be massive. See, the problem here is that we don't have enough joker slots. That's where we're we're handcuffed, you know? Do I need any of these cards? Not really. So let's go. Look at that, 201 chips. Wow. Oh, this is okay. This is where they're gonna probably hurt us a little bit. I don't know how we're gonna get by this, to be honest. I don't know how we do this. All right, this is gonna be painful because you spent all that time building something. But you know what? Everything must come to an end, huh? Pretty much. $144? Has that number grown since I looked at it last? What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, let's do that last one. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it, but man, we fucking almost did, huh? Really well done. Really well done. And that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Grinding Stakes series, and this is the heartbreak that is Grinding Stakes, is that you can play really well, but if you're not laser sharp, you're gonna go back to the fucking drawing board. Let that be a lesson for all of us. Let's do a new run. How deep are we in this one? Because we're having a great time. Let's drink some energy drink. I'm telling you right now, we played that as well as we could have played it. You know, I thought we did a really good job with that. It just wasn't working for us. It's hard. It's very difficult to get that far and just die out. But you know what? That's how hard this game really is. And for those blinds to shift like that, for that to go from like 50,000 chip dollars that you have to score to 144,000. I mean, you tell me, guys. It seems to me like what the game was trying to tell me was, your run isn't good enough. You need to do something. And it was trying to tell me that. It was giving me different jokers. This one has plus, you know, another +3 multiple, but we just couldn't do it. Jesus. It's terrible. It's only giving me 2 pairs. And there you go. I didn't even make it through that. It's very hard. It's very hard to lose this game. You know, it's very hard for me to lose games. Sometimes it is hard for me to lose. Because I consider myself... First of all, I put a lot of time into these games. A lot of time. To just lose like that is... There's part of me that's fed by it. The nutrients of like wanting to earn, and part of me is just like punched in the fucking gut because... I feel like am I not good at this game or something? It's like, you know, we know we're good at it. You just gotta fucking, and the thing is, once you do get a run and you succeed a run, accomplish a run or whatever, you feel so good because it's so hard. You just feel really good, you know? There we go. We got rid of the blind. Six, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. Obviously we want a 2 pair, but we don't have 2 pairs, so we'll do full house. Two pair? How about a 2? Alright, let's go. Base cards, 2 pair, that's exactly what we needed right there. Boom, there you go. Get rid of all those and we'll try to just do something else here. Boy, I do like the straight quite a bit. How are we doing here? Should we have... Is there more stuff we should have bought? It's too late. Alright, this is gonna be brutal. Actually, you know what? Starting over. This is what I'm saying. This is what we do, man. Like, I can see when it's just gonna hit, when I'm running into a wall that quickly. And I just go, whoop, reverse, and just, let me just restart. It's better just to restart. But the thing is, like, you hope that you can, the thing that usually happens is, you can tell right away if you can get there where you're like, I'm very close to having a good run, and then you find that joker and it gets you there. But we're running into a wall like right away, and it's just, I just don't even know what to say about it. It's so ridiculous. All right. The idea here, of course, is to get rid of your discards so that you can oh, look at that. Oh, for each remaining discard that you still have. So I even fucked that up. So I'm really just fucking up bad. And that's what happens to you too, is you can, if you don't read the directions right, like any little mistake. Like, look, I'm at the point in this game where this is green chip, guys. This isn't white chip. This is green chip. If you make any fucking error, you're fucked. So now, obviously, we want to keep what we have here. There you go. That's a lot of chips, actually. And we just don't do any discards. Straights and flushes can be played with 4 cards. We need something that's going to give us actual value, guys. We can't just be... I mean, and that's... Now we're getting... Look. I'm just going to say it. I don't care if it sounds like a complaint. We're just getting dog shit right now. Like, they're not giving us good jokers. Like, this fucking thing sucks, dude. The walkie-talkie? Get the fuck out of here, walkie-talkie my ass. Walkie-talkie these nuts, is what I'm saying, okay? Walkie-talkies. Hello, let's take a walkie-talkie break, and let's walkie-talkie these nuts, alright? Hello, this is, Van Pebble for my nuts. Please, come in. Oh, yeah, go ahead, buddy. What do you got? Alright, let's get back to the game. Sorry, I'm very frustrated. Some of us use humor to deal with these things. Of course, we could have played the straight there too, so... yeah, this is good. We need some fucking value in this thing, man. Oh, thank God. Whew. And then this is what they give us, this bullshit. You motherfuckers. Good thing is we have a total of 6 jokers that we could possibly have. So this will get us somewhere. This actually is decent. This is not bad. It's really not that bad. Okay, it is bad. We need what, 2 pair? And there we go again. Game over. Black deck. Let's take a look at the decks we got here. Let's go with Nebula deck. Nebula deck, it's red chip. Let's go for the green stake. Ladies and gentlemen, going for the green stake. Oh my God. Nice. See how happy I am just to get past 1 blind? It's like, oh, I did it. So we picked a hiker. We're going for a more... Actually, you know, my take on it at this point is like, if things haven't been going our way, we'll just do a different thing. We'll switch it up, you know, instead of doing something that just has not been working for us. We'll just try something else here. So we'll try the hiker. It's not like we're killing it right now, but all right, there we go. Okay. Oh, I like this one. I like that. I love that so much. Now, if this was a jumbo buffoon pack and you could choose 2 jokers, I'd be excited, but it's only 1 joker, so we'll just go with the raised fist and the hiker. Ah, there you go. Good job, Van Pebble. You walked right into it. You got the retrigger all face cards. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pick up the shortcut and I think the gift card. And now we can make straights much easier. Okay, that's not great. That's not great at all. And ladies and gentlemen, there's the heartbreak once again. We're gonna give it another shot here. I felt something good there. I felt like there was something that was kind of clicking in my brain, so we're gonna try to give this another go here. What is this? 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. This is a tough one because there's no reward. I mean, look, I mean, this is what, guys, that's what this game is. You get good enough at these games. This is what it is. This is what gaming is. This is what grinding is. It's not for everybody. You know, it's dangerous. I'm just kidding. Okay, now I'm... now you're full of shit. Now you're just full of shit, alright? Before we were with you, when you were like... But now it's like, what are you talking about? Come on, man, it's not dangerous. What are you saying? Nobody's getting hurt here. It's just not giving me jack shit, and I should have played a flush there. I fucked up. That was my fault. And it's a combination, really, of just being like, you know, that's why it's interesting to. I think it's interesting to watch because it's like you're watching somebody. You know, it's a combination of everything. Tired. making mistakes, tired just in life. Like, life is tiring as it is. We're gonna do one more run here, and this will be the grinding steak series for the week. And we might do another one. Maybe we'll do a couple. Like, it's very possible that we could do like a couple grinding steak series a week instead of just one, because it's like, because obviously it's so hard to win. And my thing is, like, I could play, like, I said this about Wall World and I mean it, like, I could play this shit all day. But guys, we're talking about streaming. Streaming is different. You gotta sort of give people, at least in my mind, when I watch a stream, the guy's gotta be doing something with it. You can't just be a fucking loser. You know what I mean? Like, just losing. It's too hard to watch that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the clown. We'll pick up the blue Joker. Like, yeah, people are here to watch you play, but when you start losing that much, people are just like, nobody wants to watch. You know, it's gotta be a reward system. I would, dare I say, I'm not a scientist, but I think it's dopamine, right? It's like, if you're watching this, you're getting some dopamine from me talking and stuff, but you're also watching the game. You're trying to get dopamine from the game. And if I keep losing, you know, where's the reward for watching somebody play a game time and time again if they just keep getting their ass kicked? Now, the good news is Van Pebble understands this. So Van Pebble is showing you he knows, and he's trying to work on it, and he will find a solution. But he's got to find that solution, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to find the solution. It's very serious. There's the negative we were looking for our whole lifetime. And just in the nick of time. Whew. Unbelievable. Do. Let me just close my eyes for a minute, guys. Thank you. Whew. And if you're at home, just take a minute. Close your eyes. There you go. Hold it. I'm just kidding. All right, that's our Joker slot. That's how lame is that for a Joker slot? Seriously. Does anybody else think that's lame? I do. Yeah, we don't want to lose hand size here, so we're gonna... But it would be good to get that, though, wouldn't it? Another negative? When are we gonna get another negative? What are the chances? Ah, it's tough. Okay. So there goes the banana. We have no banana. We'll pick up this one, the walkie-talkie, which is not my favorite one by any stretch. It used to be. I used to be like, man, this is so cool. Oh yeah. Oh, you have to love this though. You have to love it. Copies the ability of the Joker to the right. It's basically 200 chips we're looking at. That's something. That is something right there. Now we just have to play smart is all. And there's no discards. So that's going to be a little tricky for us. It's okay. Yeah, that's massive chips. It's just so massive. Like, it's a lot of chips. Okay, there's the 2 pair. There's the wheel. Didn't work. There's that negative slot again. I mean, the game is working for us in many ways. And I would say maybe the popcorn. Possibly the popcorn would be good for us. Because that's a 24 multiple with popcorn. And maybe that's the way to go here. Looking for an ace. There's the ace. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see how... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Alright, that's okay. Let's go back to our chip thing again. Ooh. 666. 666. 666. So kind of interesting. I'm kind of wondering what's gonna happen with the popcorn. Would that just disappear? Because that's, you know, it's gonna disappear at some point. This is a really weird one. Each played king of clubs gives a ×2 multiple. So it's like, what? All right, so we can get rid of one of these. I think what we want to do is get rid of the walkie-talkie or the aces. Let's get rid of walkie-talkie. And now we've got the swashbuckler. That's a nice multiple, and that will replace our popcorn, which will run out soon. Got a really interesting run here, and it's kind of cool. It's not bad. It's not a bad run. I mean, it's the best run we've had the entire day so far. Play only one hand type this round. Okay, got it. Okay, bet. You know people say that? Okay, bet. Man, there was a time in my life when I really did want to be cool. I was like, man. And then there was a time when I realized that I think it was like when cool people, I just realized that they weren't cool. And I was like, there is no such thing as cool. I realized it one time. I forget why it happened or how it happened. But I just realized, like, there's no such thing as cool. It's what you make it, that kind of thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're running into another bad thing here. We basically need to make 2 pair, or we can't play. So if we can't play 2 pair, we're fucked. And oh my god, it was the king of clubs that bailed us. That's so crazy that worked. That is really crazy that worked. Is that crazy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna sell one of our jokers here. Why don't we sell the aces, the spades? Let's sell the aces. And let's see if we can pick up a nice one here. What do we got? What do we got? Let's do the raised fist. That'll be a nice little multiple for us. And now we're kind of low-key cooking. Well, we're about to find out now whether we're cooking or not. Or whether we're going to get cooked. You either cooking or you going to get cooked. That, of course, is an impression of someone no one knows. That's a first sergeant. Sergeant? Yeah, it was a first sergeant that I had. And he would say, "You guys get in trouble?" Because we would go on leave. But before we went on leave, we had to see him and the other officers. And they would have a talk with us and go, "Gentlemen, I just want to tell you something right now. When you go out there in town, you represent the Marine Corps. Now, if you get in trouble, because he had like a, actually what I'm doing is he had like a weird, like, I don't know if it was a lisp, and he would go, you get in trouble out there? Your ass is grass. And then he would mix it up. Like, we would see him like the next week, and he would go, gentlemen, now you want to go out there, you're going to go get your dicks wet, whatever you're going to do. But you don't get in any trouble because you represent the Marine Corps. And if you get in trouble, your ass is toast. He would say he would mix up ass is grass, and then he would say your ass is toast. It was great. And everybody loved that guy too. He was a great guy. He was everyone loved that guy. It was fun. We would imitate him. Probably didn't like that, but we wouldn't do it to his face. Like, people were a lot more subtle in my time. You can, yeah, you know, the thing about bullying in my day is a lot of people were bullied that didn't even know it. Because it happened when they weren't in the room, you know, and that's almost better. Like, even now with the internet, like, you can't escape it. It's in your face. Oh, we lost our beloved popcorn, and that's what I was afraid of, is that we actually lost the Joker there. But what we really want to do is we kind of want to get rid of, we have room to get rid of the spade. I'd love to get rid of the Wrathful Joker, and we possibly could. That's a doability. What are we looking for? Jack of Hearts? Let's see. Yo ass is toast. Jack of Hearts. Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird how that kind of actually kind of helps? Not really that much, but like kind of. All right, let's see how we can do here, man. Can we get through this or what? I don't know. This isn't feeling great. Maybe we should switch the blueprint to that. Let's try to get a flush here. And this is our Hail Mary throw here. And we did not make it. And ladies and gentlemen, another stream where we just decide to cut it. We might as well. We're not doing well. I thought it was a great stream. Let me tell you what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the closing here. We're gonna end the stream. Let's talk. Grinding Stake series is alive and well. It's gonna go like that. You're not always going. Look, I like to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel a good energy today, and I'm just gonna go with what I feel today. We had 2 really good streams. Instead of continuing to try to grind this stream even further into the ground, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it sit there. And what we'll most likely do is now, because both of those games, Wall World and Balatro, I like to talk about one stream at a time, but before this stream we did Wall World. But here's how I feel about both of those streams. I have even more fire for Wall World, because we kind of figured out some stuff with Wall World. With Balatro, it's just like, you just got to keep grinding. And I'm motivated, but I'm okay with ending it there. I have no problem with it. And also, I think what we're going to do today to reward everybody, rather than make you have to suffer through more of that. I'm kind of kidding, but like to me, it's like, man, it's just such a bummer to keep losing. We're going to do another stream of a whole nother game. So in other words, what we'll do is, We'll probably play poker, HD poker, most likely, is what we'll do. And that way we'll just give everybody an extra stream for the day. And that'll give us time to take a break. Maybe we'll go to the supermarket, hang out a little bit, get a little air in my lungs, wake up a little bit more. I'm kind of sleepy still. Wake up. I really hope everybody enjoyed the stream. And I hope everybody's enjoying this entertainment. I feel like the summer is like a little bit, it's kind of fun to stream in the summer because I think that people are, you know, on vacation. And I know if I was a kid, I'd be watching a lot of streams at this time. And I'm going to say something else. An hour and 20 minutes, that's a nice fucking, that's a long stream. So we're giving you good stuff here, guys. I'm just going to let you know on Front Street, it's not always about winning. Sometimes the grinding, you gotta take an L. And I feel like today, I don't want to say we took an L, but we certainly didn't win any runs. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble, and you can follow me on all social media, such as Twitter. Look at that, I said prayers for England, because I don't know what's going on in England right now. I know they're having a lot of problems, and they fucking need it. And I hope that they can work whatever problems they have out. I know we've certainly had a lot of problems with riots and stuff, so we don't talk about politics and serious stuff really, but we do send prayers to them. And of course, on Twitter is where you can see that post. Good advertisement, I guess. Donate money to Van Pebble by donating money to Thomas Palvino. At Thomas Palvino. No capital letters and no spaces. At Thomas Palvino on PayPal. You can send me cash and I'll use it to buy your mom a present. Just kidding. I was like, no, my mom likes nice things. Okay, well, give me money, I'll buy your mom a present. No, you know, that's stupid. Your mom, come on, what am I, seer? What am I, fucking 25-year-old streamer who talks about fucking people's moms? Get a life. At Thomas Palvino, if you send me money, I will use that money. See, there's a difference between me and others. I can get serious, and I can get real. I will fuck your mom, baby. I will take a fucking mom and I will... No, I will. Here's what I'll do with the money. I will buy a fucking another game. Usually what I'll do is I'll make my streams better with that money. And that's what I've done. Anytime I get money from that, it's like, I ask people, like, what game do you like? And one guy was like, I like House of Da Vinci, Van Pebble. And I was like, okay. So I bought, like, the other House of Da Vinci, and we stream House of Da Vinci 3 now because of that person. And ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I'd like to say here is we do have a YouTube page. We will be putting up both streams that we have just done, the Wall World and of course the Balatro that we just did. And guys, what can I tell you? That's it. Please follow me on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Here's what you do. Watch the videos. Realize that I do it a lot. If you like what you see, more, like, you'll get, like, subscribe and you'll get it. It's fucking free. I'm not asking for anything for that. It's free. We have 41 subscribers. Somebody just subscribed. Thank you very much, whoever that was. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been saying that a lot, so I'll try to switch it up. I care about what I put out, and I generally have good feelings about my audience. I joke around and say go fuck yourself and stuff to make it feel like fun, but honestly I don't feel like fuck you. I feel like, hey, thank you is what I feel like, and I'm grateful, and thank you for 41 subscribers. It feels good to have that extra subscriber. And ladies and gentlemen, YouTube Van Pebble, that's it. That's it. And then what we're gonna do is we'll stream again today. I feel like that was the goal all along. For some reason, I feel like I'm still learning the ropes of like what to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because those are my days to stream. It's nice, 4 days. And I don't have to work. This is it. All I have to do is focus on streaming and living my life. And I think I'm still finding that, like, balance. So I think Mondays are going to be the days where we fucking, like, probably have the most energy to, like, it's also good to get it started with a bang. So, like, boom, boom. We could do, like, 3 on Monday, I think it's the way, and then maybe 2 streams Tuesday, 2 streams Wednesdays, 2 streams Thursday, maybe something like that. It ends up being like about 8 streams a week minimum. And that's it. I've talked enough here. I'll just let the music play itself out. I could talk more, but I don't need to. Yeah. One thing I know about myself, I'm just kidding. I was gonna just stop. Actually, I think this guy is... I wonder... First of all, I want to say this about this guy. Shout out to Instrument Maniac. Thank you for giving me... please don't copyright this. And if you don't, I appreciate it because I think you're great and everybody should go see this guy, Instrument Maniac. I'm using his video, I'm using his song for an outro and an intro, and I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you. And I might even say, like, hey, man, I use this for my Balatro intro and outro sometimes, and I just want to thank you for not copywriting me. It'd be funny if he was like, oh, I don't? Well, I will now. I didn't know you were fucking using my shit. You are a talented... This is where you gotta grease him a little bit. You're a talented musician, even though he really is. And ladies and gentlemen, go see that guy, Instrument Maniac. Thank you for letting me use your thing. I was gonna say, you know what triggered? Something did trigger inside of me. I was trying to shut up because I've been talking a lot, but this is my stream. I can kind of do whatever I want, you know? And nobody's watching probably at this point anyway. And this is the part of the stream that I like the best. If I was watching streams, I would just want this the whole time. I'm serious. I just want someone talking. But no, I'm sure people don't really want that though. But I think I might know who that guy is, because I used to work in the Seattle I was a security guard at a place called Benaroya Hall, and I wonder if this guy played in the Seattle Orchestra. But I don't see a name. Oh, he says he's a... Hold on. He's a musician based in Minnesota, USA. Starting with the flute at age 11, he's been playing music for over 22 years. Over that time, he's become a multi-instrumentalist, expanding to many woodwind, string, brass, and percussion instruments. His name is Luke Pickman. Let's check out Luke Pickman at lukepickman.com. It's kind of fun. So the guy's name is Luke Pickman. Look at him, he's wild. He's wild. Luke Pickman is a wild man. Anybody that plays the flute, it's like, this guy's wild. You met my friend Luke Pickman? No, is he a cool guy? Yeah, he's wild. Really? What does he do? He plays the flute. You're like, huh? So lukepickman.com. Let's give one more shout out to lukepickman.com. Look at Luke Pickman. He's a composer. He's an arranger. Clearly a very, he just found his calling. His calling was music. He's in good shape for the ladies. The thing is, when you're a musician, you kind of have to look good. That's the one thing I will say. I feel bad. I feel a little bit bad sometimes as a streamer. Because I'm first of all, I'm old now and I just don't care, really. I care what I look like to a certain degree. I should fix my teeth. And there's things I could do to look better. But, I'm 50. It's I want to improve myself, but like I'm not drastically gonna try. I'm not gonna be like I've got to get in shape. For what? Like if I was in my 30s, maybe I'd be like, I want to attract the chicks. But I would say I feel more free that I don't have to try to attract people. But I will. But this guy is good looking, and I'm sure that you do have to be attractive if you're gonna fucking be a musician. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Pickman, there he is. He plays the piccolo. He plays it. It seems like I'm making fun of him at this point, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to get off the guy. Because the more I see what he does, it's making me want to laugh out loud. And I actually don't want to laugh at this guy because I think he's a great guy. And I appreciate him letting me use this thing. Guys, let me get the fuck out of here. Let me go. Why won't you guys let me leave? Why? Just kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm sorry. I'm energetic today. I think it's like I'm so happy to not be working that I just need someone to talk to. I'm kidding. I'm leaving now. Fuck you guys. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the fucking follows. I've actually had at least like 3 or 4 within the last month. I've had like 4 or 5 new follows. Yes, it's people I know mostly, but like that's good. You're supposed to like figure out how to grow, right? We figured something out. Have a good summer day, and come see me in like it's like 5. See me around 6 or 7, and we'll play some poker today. This I'd like to say to an individual who might be watching this. If you just happen to be watching, his name is Boston. It's ballsy to bring stuff up while you're talking, because like, if you can't come up with the guy's name, you're fucked. But the guy's name is Boston Bonanza. Boston Bonanza, if you're watching, we're going to play poker. All right, you fuck. Here, let me whisper at Boston Bonanza. Hey, bitch. I wonder if I've never talked to him like this before. I wonder how he'll respond. Hey, bitch. Let's play some poker today. Around 6. Be there or be queer. It's just a joke, guys. Relax. Hey, bitch. Let's play some poker today. Be there or be queer. And if you are queer, it's okay. Kidding. Respect. Always. Sorry about the bitch part. Sorry about the bitch part and the gay part. Alright. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you for being here. Most of you have already left. The real diehard Pebble fans are still here. And they will be back around 6 and we'll play poker together. Peace out, everybody. See you soon.